come, here's a suggestion. Let's spend the next 2 minutes hugging as many people as you can. Please be respectful. If people don't want to hug you, please refuse. Oh, look how they run away. Look how frightened they all are of hugging. My goodness. Here we go.
This mic, man, I need a hug from Boom Mic. Oh.
Okay, that's enough now. Go back to your work and your jobs and go back and do what you're told. Come on, you guys. Stop hanging around here.
Nothing to see here. There's not just two crazy guys with a megaphone, two megaphone. Nothing to see. Please carry on. You're wasting valuable shopping time.
Please make your way to the building where you can buy lots of unhealthy food. Please, quickly. Okay, fair enough. I've had a request from this lovely security officer. What's your name, sir? First name?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. He's frightened to think about his first name. What a funny world we live in.
Yeah.
The security officer, who was very nice, he said, can you give Canary Wharf a bit of good publicity and say how friendly and lovely a place it is? Yes, it is. Isn't it friendly and lovely and nice to know that there are 15 security officers hanging around a couple of guys with a megaphone? Makes me feel very secure. Thank you. Thanks for protecting me, guys.
Send them off. What is this? Send them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to call out double the number of security. I've just been informed. Very important. Very important. They bring as many checkers and uniformed people out here to watch your presentation because it's all about the numbers of people. So the more people we get, especially these wonderful, wonderful fancy dress uniforms, the better.
If it goes into the wrong hands, they know who we are.
He's filming you?
Yeah, no, but that's why we try not to do it. No,
he's saying we're not
Under what authority?
No, he's on.
Everything is definitely okay, sir.
Come over here, mate, sir. It's coming to. I'd love to do film. I've got no problem.
Okay.
But because of the security risks to us personally, filming, if it's the wrong hands, we know who we are.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can just come here and find out who you are.
Yeah, but the thing is, that they can.
This is John, a friend of his, well, from. I can see your face just coming here.
Yeah, but basically we're walking through here, not that.
I'm really sorry, but unfortunately the law isn't like that.
No, but we try to protect ourselves. We try to protect ourselves.
I understand, but there's nothing really to worry about.
Don't say nothing, sir. Please don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not allowed to tell you what this man just told me. It's top secret. It's something to do with terrorism. Just to let you know, terrorism is just a word, and it's a very clever word used to control you. There is no difference really between terrorism and war, and therefore the war on terrorism is like having a war on war.
Also, what the gentleman said is that our footage from our friends here filming will be downloaded by Al-Qaeda, who will then single all of you out and blow you all up individually with an airliner or something.
Charlie, didn't we find an Al-Qaeda bag earlier? If you'd like to make an announcement, please.
Oh yes, we found a backpack, an unattended backpack, with Al-Qaeda operative Bravo 2 Alpha, fresh in from Saudi Arabia. If you've left your unattended bag, we are here waiting for you. Today is the amnesty day for all terrorists. So any bombs or knives or Semtex or C4 or...
Hold on a second, Charlie. This guy looks a bit like a terrorist, doesn't he? It's the dark skin, the long hair, and the tie makes him look... He's trying to make out that he's not one. Are you a terrorist, sir?
No, I'm definitely not a terrorist.
You're not? Well, that's what you would say if you were a terrorist, wouldn't you? You wouldn't say, yes, I am. That's exactly what terrorists say. If you see a terrorist or someone looking like this man, report him to the police immediately. We need to rid the world of terrorists and people with swine flu.
We need to go through the necessary
Sorry, can you just film this?
Yeah, of course. Hi, Jacob. How are you? I'm Charlie.
You can't seriously tell me.
I'm sorry, you can't do it.
Oh, no, we're in a public area. We're in a
No,
public...
can you take that off?
Oh, no, you come out. Well, okay, I'll keep it on down here.
You're telling me that I can't do
When you
anything.
when you finish, I'll talk.
No, I'm talking to you. No, because I need to catch this on camera because you're trying to make me move on. What we do is we present ideas that are meant to put smiles on people's faces and not you if you want to be really frank. We're having a lovely time. And also to kind of to get over a beautiful message that we are all divine, amazing, powerful human beings under the uniforms and the masks.
So you've got no sort of political agenda or anything like that?
Nothing at all.
Problem is, the underground don't want you here.
But are we on? Yeah, I understand.
Right.
Obviously, the thing is,
It's private property. It's private property.
is your and
You're
my
aware of
home.
the London Underground bylaws?
Yeah, tell me which bylaw in particular we're breaking. By using the megaphone, which private?
One. Bylaw 6.
Okay, so you're telling me that anything that anybody does, excuse me, he's allowed to film.
allowed to.
He's Metropolitan Police's own website. If I dressed up as a police officer, wouldn't you arrest me?
Canary Wharf is private property. Right? They employ security guards. And on private property, they can wear any uniform they want.
So I could wear a police uniform on private property as well, could I?
On your own private property.
On their private property as well.
No.
I mean, the one thing I do is I hold a question mark in Speaker's Corner, right? Which is basically, I hold a question mark, and the point of people say, what are you doing? I'm saying, precisely, because it's not a specific point of view I'm throwing at you, I'm saying I'm inviting you to come up to me and say, well, what do you think?
Because it's very entertaining for young people. I don't know what the problem is.
It's basically a private estate.
Yeah. And is it that with lights as well? Okay.
This is a nice policeman. Do you want a hug?
Okay. Oh, hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please find some more Canary Wharf security, please ask them to come down, because obviously 2 guys with a megaphone requires more security.
Right here. Canary Wharf security is here.
Okay.
Right, you're on private property.
Yeah.
And you're not welcome.
Area, this has been designated a happy zone under Section 44 of the Love Police Act of 2005. So if you see someone smoking a joint, punch them in the face, but make sure you're drunk beforehand, just for that delicious irony behind it. I have a backpack full of pigs, and I will release them onto you, screaming oink oink oink, and infect you all with swine flu. Just for the camera, we are being escorted off Canary Wharf private property by 6 Canary Wharf police impersonators with their checkerboard uniform. Excuse me, sir, do you have a permit to park that golf cart on the double yellow line? You are parking a golf cart on double yellow line, sir. This is a terrorism alert area, and a fire truck could need to get exactly where you are, sir. Sorry, madam, sorry, I wasn't actually looking, I was looking at the camera, that wasn't meant to be. This is about as real as your uniform, isn't it? It's close to a police siren, yeah? Yeah, I feel like a policeman too. I will now dress in a checkerboard uniform. Pick on the best that looks bulletproof. Use 20 of my men to escort the small group of people with cameras and megaphones. That's it, I've got nothing else to say. Come on, Canary Wharf security, what if we were real terrorists? What would you do then? Come on, play along, do something. What do you think about this lot, Charlie? I think there's no better way to celebrate a big deal for all the big men in suits at Canary Wharf than to buy some cocaine and have sex with a prostitute, take your wedding ring off. Stop being naughty.
Are you really the love police?
We are the Love Police. If you do not carry on smiling, we will beat you with our truncheon of peace. Ladies and gentlemen, drinkers of Bar 38, if I may have your attention for a second, this is a message from the architect of the Matrix. We would like to thank you all for having no imagination and picking a corporate chain bar.
He's never going to use it.
He's taking a hair weave. Can you please flash me page 3 just for 1 second? She has a lovely pair of chesticles that has brightened up my day. I am now not going to think of women as objects any longer.
And you're live and you're doing the great things and all that jazz.
Have you been drinking at all this evening?
Certainly pissed, actually.
Terrible as well. Have you been having a good
Let
time?
me tell you the truth here.
Yeah.
Okay. You ask me a question, I give you the fucking answer. But I'm telling you, the real answer is don't do this thing.
Do you think it is offensive, sir, to other people? Is it offensive?
Yes, I think it, not for me,
No?
but it's offensive for lots of people.
But it's good of you to speak out for other people, because it's good for you to decide for them.
Fuck off.
Oh.
they can make their own call. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's lots of old fanning on the tube, and you've lots of old birds, smell a lot, and they're not too good. And you're actually telling them all these words. It's terrible. I've got to tell you, it's completely terrible.
It's terrible. Thanks very much.
Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Rock on.
I love you too. Thank you very much. Cheers, sir.
You're my hero.
I had this feeling, man, because you know there's a handful of people actually run everything. That's true. It's provable. It's not I'm not a conspiracy nut. It's provable. Handful, very small elite run and own these corporations, which include the mainstream media. I had this feeling who's ever elected president, like Clinton was, no matter what your promises you promise on the campaign trail, blah, 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 when you win, you go into this smoky room with the 12 industrialist, capitalist scumfucks who got you in there, and you're in this smoky room.